and today I want to do something a little different. Now, I like to attack gyms a lot and do a lot of gym battles, but before the CP change happened, usually Arcanine was one of the bigger, more common Pokemon you would see, always at the top of gyms. Now, that's been taken by Rhydon. It seems like about half the gyms are being controlled by Rhydon, and it's kind of annoying to see, honestly. The CP change was nice because it boosted up a lot of other Pokemon, most notably Alakazam. However, it's still kind of, the same top tier Pokemon. You still have your Dragonites, you still have Gyarados, Vaporeon, Snorlax, and now instead of Arcanine in the big five, it's now Rhydon. And so today I kind of just want to do 5 Pokemon that you probably wouldn't first think to use against Rhydon, that you might have that are actually really good against Rhydons. And the first one I want to talk about was, let me pop open the, So as you can see here, you see a lot of the more common Pokemon that are usually first thought of when you're fighting Rhydon, and that's most notably water types and grass types like Vaporeon, Poliwrath, you got Venusaur, and even Lapras. Rhydon is susceptible to ice. But I'm going to give you 5 Pokemon that are also really good against Rhydon. And the first one I want to talk about is Machamp. Now, Machamp is a fighting type Pokemon, so it does benefit from Stab with its fighting moves, but it also can learn Bullet Punch. And both fighting and steel types are effective against Rhydon. The good thing about Machamp is that Rhydon is resistant to rock type moves. So Rhydon is number 5 on my list of Pokemon you might not first think to use against Rhydon. Number 4 is going to be Sandslash. Sandslash is resistant to rock, and Rhydon, ironically, does take damage from ground type Pokemon. And one good thing about Sandslash is that it knows Mudshot and Earthquake, the best ground moveset in the game. Now we're going to move on to number 3, and that is Dugtrio. The only reason Dugtrio is at number 3 for me is because of its CP limitations. That's the one unfortunate thing about Dugtrio, is that even though it's 3 of them, it doesn't get high. I think the max CP for a Dugtrio is in the 1300s. So while it's a good, I think Dugtrio is best used to leveling up gyms. So if you're going into a gym and you want to level it up, and let's say you got about a 2000 CP Rhydon, and you're looking about 1000 or under CP Pokemon to attack the gym, Dugtrio is definitely your boy to use. But taking down big Rhydons, 2700 CPs, 2500, not the one. If it had higher CP, it might be number 1 on this list, but I think there's a couple other ones that you wouldn't really think about first. Leads me to my next one. Even though it is a water type Pokemon, Kingler is actually a really good attacker against Rhydon. Well, why? Because it learns Mudshot, which is a ground type, which is Rhydon is weak against. It also learns Metal Claw. And I forgot to mention that Sandslash, back at number 4, also learns Metal Claw. I forgot to mention that. My bad. But yes, both Sandslash and Kingler both can learn Metal Claw and Mudshot. And because nobody ever uses Kingler, I don't see people using Kingler that often. Granted, Kingler can learn Water Pulse as a charge attack. Its other 2 charge attacks are X-Scissor and Vice Grip, so normal and bug type, which, aren't bad to use against Rhydon, but you're mostly going to just use its quick attacks, and because of how uncommon Kingler is used in attacking gyms. That's why Kingler for me has come on this list at number 2. And number 1 for me is kind of ironic because it fits its character to a T, and that's Marowak. Because Marowak is kind of this lone soldier. The backstory here, I think most people know its backstory, but you know, he wears the skull of his mother. But in this game, Marowak is kind of nerfed. It doesn't really get a high CP, and it really just doesn't get any love. Like I said, ironic. But the good thing about Marowak is it learns Mud Slap, which is a pretty decent, actually has higher DPS than Mud Shot. It's just a lot slower. And it also learns Earthquake, which is the best ground charge move in the game. Surprisingly, it also learns Rock Smash, which is a fighting type move. So it can learn either Mud Slap or Rock Smash for its fast moves. And it also, his other charge move, Bone Club, is also a ground type attack. Now, Dig, not so much, because Dig is a rock type move, so it's not going to really help you here. But I think Marowak fittingly deserves the number 1 for Pokemon you wouldn't really think about using against Rhydon. This is another one that's also really good to use to help level up gyms. So if you're fighting a, like, for example, my Marowak's 1250, so if you're fighting a 2500 CP Rhydon and you have this 1250 CP Marowak, this is one of the Pokemon you want to lead into when you attack and level up the gyms, because like I said, both fast moves and most of its charge moves will really help, are effective against Rhydon. It will really help you level up that gym a little faster. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. It's a new type of video for me, but if you guys like this style, please leave a like down below. Give me a comment if you think of any other Pokemon that you think that should be on this list. Leave me a comment down below. And if you're not subbed to your boy, hit that sub button down below. But yes, guys, it's your boy, J Red. And we will see you guys on the next one. Catch y'all later.